Welcome to Understanding the Gen Zs. Today's segment will be very educative and entertaining. Understanding the Gen Zs in the sense of parental relationship and societal perspective. So with me here, we have our lovely guests, Victoria Ajide and Peace Unwadike. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So welcome to today's segment.
Thank you.
What do you understand by understanding the Gen Z's parental relationship?
I believe understanding the Gen Zs and their parental relationship has to be cordial. We have to be... Personally, I feel like our parents are meant to be our best friends. Do you understand? I mean, it's not everything we're going to tell them, but we should be able to be comfortable around them and say the most of the things that go on in our life. For example, my parents are my best friend. Okay. And every time when I'm done with work and I go back home, we literally call it gist. We'll be like, okay, what's the gist of the day? I literally just talk about my day, tell them who did this, what happened, how I felt, you know. And I feel that it's a very, very genuine and good way to build relationship with your parents and make it solid and strengthened.
Okay, so Peace, considering the fact that as a Gen Z, we have so many responsibilities to play in our home in response to gender-based, being female or the male gender as a Gen Z. So our home is the foundation of being a Gen Z. Yeah. What do you have to say about it?
Okay. I would like to say that firstly, you learn basic things from your home. Exactly. That's where you get your values from.
Exactly.
It's the primary structure. So you learn from your manners, reading, even socializing with other people like your peers. You learn all those things at home.
Okay.
So understanding the Gen Z per se is the Gen Z parents and Gen Z, like having a relationship, them having a deeper understanding of what we are about. And I feel like that has not been achieved yet because there's a lot of misunderstanding of where the Gen Z is coming from, our point of view. We're being misunderstood by the older generation.
Yes.
Most of them see us as insultive, opinionated, or rude. And this is not true. I'm also a Gen Z, so I would say it's not true. They are just seeing us from like a skewed point of view.
That was a nice one. Then again, considering to what you said, that our parents are supposed to give us a better understanding, like in communication. This is the foundation. So are you really taking responsibility as a Gen Z at home? Because most times it's not the parents' fault. I feel like it's our fault. Because we don't have a formal way to communicate with them. This is what we want. This is our perspective about life. This is our own dream and what we want to go in. But it needs proper communication. So how do you handle this kind of situation where your mom wants you to do this and you feel like this is best for you? How do you present it?
Genuinely, issues like that come from our parents. It's not as if I'm pointing out faults or anything. You understand? It comes from our parents, and it's not their fault because it also comes from their own parents. That's why I said the upbringing of children nowadays are solely on the parents, and not just you being a parent, like, okay, you gave birth to me, you expect me to do the remaining job. No. It is whatever value you instill into me that will make me forever. You understand? Stay with me forever. Do you understand? There's this thing Yoruba says that if they teach you at home and you do not listen, they will teach you outside.
Can you say it in the Yoruba slogan? Okay.
Do you understand? So basically, it is how your parents teach you. And growing up, my parents very much try to instill the spirits and acts of confidence. That's why no matter whatever room I enter, I might not know you, but I'll be confident to ask you what's your name.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So confidence is part of the thing they teach, the stuff they teach us.
So you have a proper communication.
Do you understand?
With your
I have a proper one. But before we got there was a lot of things that went down. Do you understand? So in order to be able to talk to them about what you want, you need to, whatever they taught you is meant to come in play. So you need to arrange how you want that life has to be. And if it doesn't work out, you need to have another backup plan. So when you do that, you present to them that, okay, I love you parents, I understand what you want, but this is my passion. This is what I want to do.
Please don't respect their elders, and it's wrong. We do respect our elders. So as a country, we are big on respect. We all know that Nigerian is built on respect. You respecting your elderly ones, respecting your parents, respecting your spiritual leaders, all those things. So when it comes to us as Gen Zs, when we disagree or have a different view from our elders, they see it as disrespect. So this is what I want to point out. It's not disrespect. We're just trying to tell you, just because you say this is white, I don't think it's white. I might believe it's milky colored or off-white. You get, I must not see it the way you see it. This is my view. So we're trying to tell them, this is my point of view. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying this is how I view this. And the others are not patient enough with us. They always say we are not patient, but the truth is they are not patient enough.
Forgetting that they've been through the same era. So what we deserve is tolerance.
It's tolerance. And they don't give us enough grace. We all make mistakes. They made mistakes when they were at this stage of our lives. You don't have to capitalize on our mistakes or focus on it. It's your duty. It's in your place as an elderly one, as an elderly person, to correct a younger person. If the person is doing the wrong thing or going astray, and you see this person is not doing it well, the manner in which you correct the person should come with love. We are so focused on tough love. Why are you not doing it? You are old enough to know this.
Do you understand?
They always say you are old enough. We are not saying we are not old enough, and in our heads we believe they are treating us like babies. The
societal narrative about us should be limited, because so long as we are concerned, we know that it's out of the exposure, out of the media platform, a lot of things we get involving has really changed our own perspective. Yes, we have patience, but yes, to a point we don't, because the Gen Z wants everything very fast.
Yes.
And it's not meant to.
And you can't blame it on us. The way the society we are in, the nature of everything. At times, we do not have enough time.
Considering that we are also trying to find like a financial balance around life, the way Nigeria has happened to a lot of us, responsibilities and all of that. So we ask that, please, whatever narrative we have, the millennials have towards the Gen Z, instead of projecting your insecurities on us, we will appreciate that you teach us with love, you give us patience, you give us tolerance, and we promise to do our best. Because so long as we are concerned, everybody wants the best. So thank you so much for joining today's segment. I believe that you must have learned something from it. And do well to join us on the next segment. Thank you.